It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. On
the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys that can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd down and 6 now. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And the Commanders' first.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Play action, now it's Daniels. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
12 more yards. That's another Washington first down. A gain of 12.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now the ball comes loose. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Over the middle, it's complete.
7-yard gain. And the Bengals first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
14-yard line.
Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. It's a quarterback sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. And his kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, now how about this return?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Daniels going to try to sneak.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
2nd and 11. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Washington on 3rd down.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Still 1st down.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Here's Daniels.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms here going over the middle. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 4 yards to go.
To throw is Daniels. That one caught. It's Horton. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
For a Commander's 1st down.
Now a handoff to Genty.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Genty. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give, Genty.
Oh, look at the Jew.
A pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Washington first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Washington.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
He's got a man. Downfield is Horton.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
10 at the 26-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the RPO, he completes it.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
To number 89. Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Slot man moves right. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. And the Commanders first down.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. And it's Jared Goff. And this is a touchdown. The Jags get the week 1 win in overtime by 3. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And it's Tua putting this one on a dime, 34 yards to the end zone. The Saints come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Cowboys move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Washington first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Washington first down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Washington first down. It's a gain of 20.
Daniels looking to throw. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. A give out of the gun to Genty. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Washington Commanders first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Commanders
right back to Genty on first down.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
On now is Andres Borregales to try the field goal.
Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
He's got the connection to Moore.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there. 47 yards.
And the Bengals are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
Commanders 17.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Back to throw. Daniels. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look at repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw.
Quick slant caught by Chase. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Back to throw now on first down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
A try here for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here.
Ooh, the juke.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. Here's Daniels.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barnett. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10.
To throw is Daniels.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a first down on that last catch as well.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Commanders.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's another Washington first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Washington.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
2nd and 15. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down?
Now Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the give, Genty.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
79 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Noel.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The extra point now for Borregales.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a first and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
7 brings up third and 12.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Second down, goal to go.
They'll look to throw again.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here.
Oh, heck of a move.
Man.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not in the premium here. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's second down and 3.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
And that's going to be incomplete. Now this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. That one caught. It's Horton. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
second and 3.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
And a Washington first down.
They'll run with Genty.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Another try, second and 10 now.
at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. It's Horton. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 14.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week one. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
A run. It's Genzy. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Operating from the gun, Daniels. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
A 28-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So now the Bengals down 27-24, a little under 40 seconds to go. This is only week one of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete.
Here's 2nd down.
To number 89. A 7-yard pickup.
And he spikes it with just a shade under a half a minute left. 29 seconds on the clock. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
The kicker on for the point after.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Washington first down.
Back to throw. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Cincinnati, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Washington, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.